1981 statistics aren't worth a single point this year. In 1982, Mike Davis or Greg Mooney are likely to lead the offense, an eye attack that boasts a backfield of Dave and Chris Brosmer, Neil Chapman, and Joe Dillman, and a defensive 11 that sports two qualities that any coach would love to have. They don't mind hitting, and they are improving.
We're hitting pretty good. We don't hit ourselves as well as we hope we hit our opponents, but it's a little tough on some of our younger kids. But we're again making progress. We feel like we're going to have a very mobile defense, and if our kids stay healthy, we think we're going to have a sound defense throughout the year.
The mood at practice is one of confidence and pride. And despite the two-a-day workouts in the August sun, Castle Gritters seem in high spirits.
That's how this team works, and I think they're going to be a fine football team if they continue to work like they have through these 10 days or 10 practices in pads. I'm looking for a pretty good football team.
How good a football team might just hinge on how good Castle's cast thinks they are. Chris Treston, News Center Sports, Paradise.
Football season is upon us. I'm ready for it, and to help you get ready for it, today we're starting our series on the area's high school football teams. First up, Indiana's 8th-ranked team, the Castle Knights.
Ready, set.
Warm August mornings in high school football practice. They go together like bees and honey. This is a Castle workout, and the Knights certainly have their work cut out for them. Last year, Coach John Leidy took his team to the state finals while compiling a 10-3 record, but names like Jay Birch, Steve Biggs, Jeff Wade, and Mark Williamson are gone. 11 lettermen return.
We feel that we have some fine replacements, a little bit inexperienced, but we do have some good fine players coming up.
Last year's quarterback Jay Birch has gone on to pursue a baseball career at Southern Illinois University, but Leidy thinks he has an able replacement to run the Knight offense, which ideally likes to gain about 170 yards per game on the ground and another 120 or so through the air. He's Mike Davis, a 6'2", 180-pound senior.
Right now, Mike Davis, senior quarterback, has done an outstanding job in the preseason and has really shown some excellent leadership and is throwing the ball real well and has been a very pleasant surprise.
To say the best offense is a good defense is cliche, but true. And Leidy will draw strength there from his inside linebackers. First, Pat Lockyer, a senior. He's 6 feet tall and weighs in at 190 pounds. Then there's Rodney Russell, also a senior, also 6 feet tall. He weighs 195 pounds.
I feel they're going to be two of the finest backers in Southern Indiana. Well, we're not as big as we were last year physically, but we're going to be a little quicker, I think, as a team. And I think overall our team strength is going to be better. And we have the capability of putting some mighty fine players on the field. I think the big key is going to be finding enough depth where we can rest some of our two-way players, because some of our players will have to go both ways.
The Castle Knights open up against Mater Dei.
It'll be first and goal for Castle from the 2. Chester goes to the top of the screen. In the slot is Chris Brosmer. Second man through is David Brosmer, and he's in, and Castle's on the board.
His 12th carry, the one that counts for the points. 12 times he's carried the ball, that one for 6 points.
There you see it. And Castle's on the board. Brosmer will attempt the extra point with 1:41 left to go.
Bill, where I went to school, they run a horse around the track when we score touchdowns at Murray State here. They drive a helmet around. I guess that's the sign of the times, a little bit of automation.
The extra point attempt. It's down, it's up, and it's good. The kick is good. So with 1:41 left to go in the first quarter, the Castle Knights are...
Offensive line is doing a good job, giving him lots of time to throw. They're getting set to take a first and 2 at the goal line. Davis gives that ball off to Brosmer, and he drives, and he's in for the score. That's number 30, Chris Brosmer, driving in from his tailback position. 5'11", 175 junior, puts 6 more on the board. It's now 20-0. Castle over Boonville.
Continued possession at the 42-yard line with 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Davis sets him up down to the eye. He was playing the target behind him, Dave Brosmer. Instead, they're going to go. Brosmer gets him up, big hole. 35, 30, 17, 25, 20, 10, 6, and he's into the end zone. Have the lead with 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Brosmer with a back split. He has the man out to the right side this time, and Mark Bailey. Again, he looks for Bailey. Bailey going deep for the bomb, and it is going to be intercepted by Chris Brosmer, and he is down to the 43-yard line. The pass way underthrown. Brosmer turned around.
By Rodney Russell and the pig. Davis sets up the pass. Throws the ball for the end zone. Complete for a touchdown. Number 88, Deion Chester. The perfect play all the way around.
Mike Davis. It is dropping back, thought about the draw, instead throws up the middle, a little wobbly, complete, a lateral to Dave Brosmer down the left side. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Dave Brosmer.
Advantages, isn't it? Backfield the eye for Charlotte North. It's third down now and 8 yards to go. Fumble. It's Mayfield on the draw play, and let's see who recovers. The Castle Knights recover. So that's Charlotte North 2-yard line. Clock stopped, 56 seconds to go in the first quarter play. Again, no score, but Castle threatening. Their backfield's going to be in the I formation. Davis to Brosmer. Going off the right side, in for the touchdown. Dave Brosmer scoring on it.
A real super quarterback. Davis will drop back to throw. No draw this time. He looks deep. Has a man down. Looks like it is number 88 wide open. Deion Chester may go. And he has got it for the touchdown. What a throw by Davis. 65-yard touchdown pass.
split wide is Deion Chester to the left. And inside we have the fake. And here comes the 32 around the left end. And he's still moving all the way down to about the top of ISIS. 6 first downs in the first half. They've done a real nice job with their offense. But so has Richmond, and they're on top 76. Deion Chester is just wide to the left. I formation. Chris Brosmer goes in motion, and here's a fake, and now they're first out the signal. I formation, and we have 2 wide receivers to the right. He rolls back, and of course he's going to pass. Now he's hit, and goes down, and about to the 15.
Takes the snap. Ball fades back. Looks over the middle. He's got a man out there. It's intercepted at the 25-yard line. Picking the ball up, it looks like Brosmer. Brosmer takes it all the way down to about the 5. I formation. Giles now in motion. And the ball is given this time to Chris Brosmer. Brosmer has one man to beat to the end zone. Catching up is Steve Mills and bringing him down.
In Martinsville territory with 3:25 to go here in the third quarter of action. I formation, 2 men split out to the far side. Davis falls back in the pocket. He's got time, looks downfield, and he's got a man. He's down to the 5, down to the 10. It's touchdown for Castle. Ball game. It's a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it brings up a 2nd and 15. Davis going over the middle. He's got a man wide open, and it's lateral. And the man is going to go all the way for a touchdown. Giles will go all the way. He is in for the score, and pandemonium is broke loose.
And out of a shotgun formation comes Bancroft. Bancroft dropping back to his 35. Long, deep, and it is knocked down, incomplete. The Castle Knights have held. And intercepted by Brosmer, and it is over. Castle Knights have won it 24-21 as the clock runs out. Brosmer look at the fans streaming across the field to congratulate the Castle Knights who pulled this one from out of the furnace. It looked like sure defeat for the Castle Knights who managed to bounce back all year long.
Davis, the jump pass, wide open is Chris Brosmer. Across the 30 near the 32-yard line. Castle
just blowing on through all the time.
first down. Again, they try the reverse. The Brosmer on the 40, 25, midfield, 45. Still on his feet. Finally dragged down at the Carmel reception. Castle first and goal from the 1. Out of the eye, it's to Brosmer. He's in. Castle leads. Now let's let these folks do what they came here to do, cheer a little bit. John Lighty's troops have gone 13-0. You can listen as they count it down. Indianapolis, here they come.
Beautiful. Absolutely. Look at the scene.
The pictures from the sound tell the story.
Castletown State Bound, a pep rally to salute the Castle High School Football Knights, Class AAA Semi-State Football Champs. This Channel 14 sports program is brought to you in part by Amex Coal Company, the Can-Do Company. And now to Castle Field in Paradise, Indiana, and Channel 14 Sports Director Mike Blake.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome. There's Nightbird leading the state-bound Castle Knights. Hi, everyone. It is a gorgeous night in Paradise, and what a crowd comprised of many elements. The Castle Athletic Booster Club. Our thanks to the Newburgh Fire and Police for their escort, the Chandler Fire and Police, the Paradise, the County Sheriff, and, of course, the band boosters. This is the team that we hope will be the next state champion from Indiana in the AAA, the unbeaten Knights of Castle.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a short letter to read from Bosse High School. It says, Dear Coach Lighty, the Bosse High School Pep Club and all the faculty members and students of Bosse congratulate the Castle Knights football team on their excellent season and their semi-state victory. We're proud of you. Good luck Saturday. Kim Allen, Melissa Watson, Bosse High School. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank all the TV stations of Evansville for their fine coverage on this fine, outstanding football team. I think the team coverage has been excellent. I think the individual coverage has been very good, and I think it was coverage that was well-deserved. This team is made up of a lot of hard-working individuals, have a lot of pride in themselves, pride in what they're doing. They've given a lot of hard work, determination, and dedication, and I'm extremely proud of them. As most of you know, we've had good fortune this year in the playoffs. And you know, whenever you're 13-0, you have to have a little bit of luck in this game. And I think the Castle Knights have had their share of luck. We just hope it continues for one more game.
Now, to the teams in Evansville, I would like to say that I think each team in the city of Evansville has helped this football team along in the state playoffs. And why I say this is if any team goes through the Evansville schedule like this football team did, they have to play tough every week. They have to play physical every week. And again, I think that's one reason why we've been able to advance in the playoffs, because we are ready and willing and able to accept the challenge of physical, tough football teams. Thanks, Evansville. Now, one night we were out at Wright's Bowl. We were scouting a football game, and we were up there charting plays and what have you. And I tell you, there was a Wrights fan up there on the back row. He made the comment, "Bring on Castle." And that game turned out about right. And then I picked up a Hobart paper the other day. Right below the picture it said, "Bring on Castle." And you know, I hope that Hobart game turns out about like the Wrights game, 24-7. Fans, friends, I tell you, it's been one heck of a year. There's been a lot of excitement. We got one more to go, so we got to all hang in there together, and let's end this thing up 14-0. What do you say? Thank you very much.
First and 10 situation from about the 25-yard line. Pass to the right side. It is complete out of the backfield to David Brosmer. Brosmer, the 40, 30, may go all the way. Finally hit a knockdown at about the 22-yard.
This will be the sixth drive of the series, as I mentioned beginning, at the 26-yard line of the Castle Knights, and exploding out of the pack with that long pass from Davis to Brosmer right off the top. Backing over the left side, touchdown. Their quarterback is 90 of 175 for 1,804 yards this year. He will try it again. It's upfield, it is wide open, complete, and touchdown. Dave Brosmer out of the backfield.
Tonight to go in front 7. Then the Brickies tied it at 7. Castle scoring the last time they had it, and it's 14-7. And a pass is complete. I believe that's Dave Brosmer. I swore to goodness that it was intercepted, or at least did he land on the football?
Yes, he did. Pass was complete to Chester.
Into that Duneland Conference up there in the form of the Hobart Brickies. Mills in trouble again. 3 white shirts chase him, and they got him this time.
Back across the 30, out around the 33, out and 3 from the 40. Davis. Knocked in the air. Oh, what a sensational reception. I believe that's Chester again. Deion Chester minus 3 yards, but he got some big ones there. Left side, touchdown. The Castle Knights with Chris Brosmer picking up another touchdown. Will probably just take the snap from center. Mike Davis fall to his knees. He will. And with 25 seconds showing, and well, let's see if Hobart's got any timeouts left. Clock continues to run down to 17. And apparently they've used them all up. Now we're down to 13, to 12, to 11. And the Castle Knights, their fans are across the way. There's the scoreboard. They have been on their feet throughout much of this football game. Now they begin to move out on the field. And the Castle Knights have won the Indiana State High School AAA football championship. We congratulate John Leidy and his outstanding crew. They finished the season unbeaten. And Tom, they just had an awfully sound performance tonight.
Well, we saw a good football game tonight.
One more victory for the blue, white, and gold, a state championship trophy, and a story to be told. Back in 7th grade, we started with a dream. We all wanted to be a state championship team. 6 years later, at Indianapolis North, a #1 ranking the Knights put forth. We upset our opponents, and we stunned the state. To Southern Indiana football, we've opened the gate. We've come too far to let our dreams go. We shall always remember being 14-0. It's not the fact that we were undefeated, you see. It's the fact that we're #1, and that will always be. No one can take from us what we have earned, nor can they deny us the lessons we've learned. We've learned how to be champions and how to win with class. We believe this is the reason that we're #1 at last. Football is over. How terrible it seems, but it's not so bad. We've accomplished our dreams. The state championship is not just a thing of the past. It's a dream come true that will always last. Football is over. The story is true. But it will never be over for the state champs of '82.
starting lineups for both teams. First of all, defensively,